What you know about rolling down in the...
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for SneakyG man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. water hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
Oh, no.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG, bud. Let's go Giants! Oh! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG, bud. Hello TikTok, and hello Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I'm chilling with the man that made your boy global, the Aussie Giant. He is the home dog. He is the Thunder Down Under.
The Thunder Down Under. I have not heard that one.
And then they're like, Thunder Down Under. What?
That's good, but it rhymes.
Yes.
I like it. It rhymes. It sounds good.
Oh my God. I don't even know. Somebody just came on. What's going on, man? I'm doing a show. Yeah. Anyway, tell everybody about yourself, Elliot. I mean,
Pretty
I
much.
know you, but they don't.
Pretty much. A few years ago, or nearly a decade ago, never really watched American football before. Went on my first trip overseas. We went to Hawaii. NFL was on. Giants were playing. And I was like, and they were playing against the Falcons at the time. I'd never heard of Atlanta, never heard of the state. I'd heard of New York, so I was like, I'll go for the team in New York. Got hooked on Eli and Victor Cruz, and that's how I became a Giants fan. And Eli Manning, my favorite player. He's the reason why I am a Giants fan. That first year I started following them. They went to the Super Bowl and they beat Tom Brady and the Patriots. I'm like, this team's pretty good. Followed them ever since.
07?
No, 2011.
That was 11? Okay.
Yeah. So, been 10 years. There's been a few down years, the last few ones, but
Yeah, a few.
we'll get up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to watch games because of the time difference. And still
And here we
still
are.
on my Giants. Exactly. Now here we are.
I know we talked sometime, and matter of fact, I'm gonna send the link out where I'll invite people to come on.
Yeah.
And then, but we won't bring anybody on until we because I know we want to talk about some stuff because it's been a while.
It's been, yeah.
And like I promised you, this is your time to. I want to do this at least once a month, but
Yeah, 100%.
it's just been
the last
busy.
4 months just went by like that, and then soon
so
as we
quick.
knew it was mid-November, and I was like, shit, I haven't spoken to Sneaky in a while.
So I'm gonna do something also that I haven't done in a while, or actually, this will be the first time I'm gonna do it. This first time I'm gonna do it. Let me do something here. So I'm gonna put my my number out, and we're gonna take some call-ins. We're gonna take, guys. If you see my number, it's and those on TikTok, it's 520-720 1714. Give me a call, and you come on the air. You'll ask myself and Elliot a question, and what the hell is going on with my all right, there we go. I figured it out. Oh, wow. I got, hey, you want to take the caller?
Let's take one right now. That was quick.
Take one right now. All right. Hello? Hold on 1 second. Now hold on. Before you go any further, hold on. Guys, please don't be silly. You got a question? You got a question for Elliot or myself?
Oh yeah, did he just join the is this his first time?
Who? Elliot?
Yeah.
No,
First
this
time
is
what?
no,
we've done this a couple of
this
times.
is like our third time, right?
Yeah, third one together. Last
Yeah.
one was a few months ago during training camp.
Yep. And then and I think we did one that was recorded, but I never published it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
fine.
didn't but do you got a quick question? Actually, let me put you on hold real quick. Danny.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. The number that I called before, don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Do you have a quick question for Elliot or myself?
Elliot, just want to say pleasure to meet you, brother. Awesome to know that you're a Giants fan, just to let you know. As a question for you guys, what would it take for the Giants to beat Tom Brady and the Bucks on Monday night?
You knew that was going to come up.
I knew.
Now, I'm going to let you take it, and then I'll answer. Hey, Danny, I'm going to let you go, man, real quick. Let me hear it one time.
Let's go, Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you, brother. We got your answer coming up.
Yes, sir.
All right, you go first. Oh.
Danny, great question. Nice to meet you. Well, if you look at the last two games that Tampa have played, they've lost both. And you look at how they've lost those games, it's been forcing Brady into errors. And how has that happened? You watch that game against Washington, what did they do? They were pushing the pocket and they were putting pressure on Brady.
Mm-hmm.
It's how, look, I don't want to go back to times of old, but the formula hasn't changed. To beat Tom Brady, you got to hit him. You can't let him have time in the pocket to throw the ball downfield at all. You got to make him throw underneath. You got to make him throw throws that he wouldn't usually do, and you got to pressure the, out of him. So I'm looking at Azeez Ojulari. I'm looking at Leonard Williams. I'm looking at Lorenzo Carter. Those boys have got to have a big game. It's in prime time. That's how we're going to be able to beat Tampa Bay. The offense has got to be able to do their job, sure, but it's going to have to start with that defensive line and getting after Tom Brady.
So I'm gonna double down on what you said about the defense. You're right. We got to have we got to have control as a defense. We got to have control of that line of scrimmage. I mean, that's just a given. Not only with that, with Tom Brady, you got to pressure in the middle. You got to pressure up the gut. You want to make Brady roll to his right, more so to his left.
Mm.
And then not only have the pressure up the middle and blitzing him, when we get the ball, we got to copy what Washington did and also what the Saints did.
Yeah,
They control the time of possession.
100%.
This will be the
What?
time that we need. I mean, we're going to have Thomas back, like you said when we were off
We're gonna
air. We're going to
Yeah.
have Thomas back. We're going to
Now,
have.
stick on that.
Hold on a sec. I'm so sorry I hung up on you. I apologize.
Yeah, I was like, did I?
No, that was me. That was me. I am so sorry. Hold on 1 second. I mean, as long as we can control the time of possession and honestly keep Tom Brady off the field, we got a chance.
100%.
You got a strong
The
chance.
reason why Washington won that game last week, I went back and watched the game. They got the ball after Tampa scored. It was 23-19. They had the ball in that fourth quarter with 10 minutes to go. Tampa got the ball on their next drive with 40 seconds. Washington drained the clock.
Yeah.
They ran
Yep.
the ball. And Tampa is not an easy team to run the ball against. You got Vita Vea, their defensive tackle, who is a machine and just eats up guards for breakfast. And then you got JPP on one end. You know, Devin White pushing through from the linebacking position. Like, Tampa are not easy to run the ball on, but we're going to have to – the offensive line is going to have to do their job too. And you can run the ball against Tampa because New Orleans showed us how to do it. Washington showed us how to do it.
Washington did it for
And
sure.
they're a better team than Washington too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
So-
and you look at Washington. I mean, Washington fans, you're going to hate me saying this. If we would have got that call,
Yeah.
if we would have got that call, you know,
If we didn't shoot ourselves in the foot, we would have won the game.
also too, so point-wise, Tampa, defensively, they're ranked 17th.
Their secondary is struggling, so we need to be able to run the ball and then go off play action.
That's going to be
Because-
right. That's
Yeah,
exactly what I was going to allude to.
Their secondary is still like injured and still diminished. If we can run the ball just enough, it will still help in terms of the passing game and getting the ball downfield because their secondary cannot cover at the moment with the amount of injuries that they have.
So who am I on the phone with now?
Sleepy Cowboy.
What's up, man?
What's up, Sneaky?
I'm good, man. What you got today? Well, first off, how you been?
Good. How have you been?
You know what? I can't complain at all.
I can't complain either. Cowboys are 7-2.
So what's your question? I'm just giving you a hard time, man.
How many games are you going to this season yet? Not yet, but like, how many more games are you going to this season?
Well, right now, I will be at the Philly game next week, the Giants-Philly game.
Okay.
Looking forward to that. And looking
Wait,
at
is it in Philly?
no, this is in New York. This is in New York.
There you go.
So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, please. I'm talking to TikTok. I'm multitasking right now.
You're like a phone operator right now.
So yeah, so I'm going to the Giants Philly game in New York, and then I may be going to one more game, but it may not be a Giants game. It may be the Dallas Washington game after Christmas.
Wait. Where? In Washington or Dallas? Oh, yeah, Dallas office.
Yeah, in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we're gonna go to the Washington game. Because if so, then I might be going.
To the Dallas Washington game.
Yeah, in Washington.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be here for that. So, do you have a question?
No, I just got something to tell you.
Oh, okay. What's up?
So you know Nico, right?
Yeah.
He's still hosting like season 2 and stuff. I got my first win of the season today.
Me? Can I dab? That is so 1996. Like, can I millywalk? I can't even millywalk. Oh, go ahead now.
Me?
Yeah. What about Nico?
Oh, yeah. So he's doing his we sport in weeks right now, and I won my first game of the season today.
Okay, congratulations.
And I did a comeback. was a comeback because I was down like 16-3 in the second quarter.
Who'd you play against?
Reggie, one of Chris's friends.
Oh, okay. So Elliot, what he's talking about right now, we have a Madden football tournament, and there's two different leagues, right? Myself and Big Blue Ant, we do a league. That's about, let's say the last league we had 16 teams. They all played 3 games and then plus a 3-game playoff. Top 2 teams in each division. There was 2 divisions. I mean, it was awesome. Winner got a trophy. Division champs got like a hat. I'm not too familiar how Wii Sporting's running his league, Nico.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's fine. It's kind of like, I think you guys are doing a card. Plus, I only got him we're only talking for about an hour. But
we're doing it like weeks, like week after week.
Yeah.
Like 1 week we can play one person, the next week we can play another person, and then keeps going on.
Right.
So that's how Nico's goes.
Right. Because it's more like, yeah, he has his way of doing it. And of course, we do ours. So.
Yeah, you
but
guys do a tournament. He does a tournament and weeks.
Well, I mean, we do too. We do we do weeks as well.
Man, the Lakers suck. Gosh.
But you have 2 Giant fans right now.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? You got any questions regarding football at all?
No.
Oh.
Football?
Yeah.
What do you think about the Steelers?
I think they're doing pretty good. I think they're going to come back. They beat the Browns.
The Steelers?
Yeah. Wait, I got a guy with me right now, Sleepy. I know you're right here. I'm not forgetting about you. I got a gentleman with me. I'm on a show right now on YouTube. My podcast, Make It Count, SneakyG podcast. And I have a gentleman right here. He's from Australia, and he's a diehard Giants fan like myself. Do you have any questions for us, by any chance, about the Giants?
Or any other part of the NFL?
Yeah. Oh, well, let me ask you this, Elliot. What do you think about the Steelers? He's asking about the Steelers.
Look, your defense is still good, but the offense is just too questionable for me. Big Ben, too much underneath. The running game is mediocre. I just don't see how. I reckon they will probably be a playoff team. I just don't see how they go deep into the playoffs.
Well, let's see right here. Are they? As far as I know, they are in the wild card hunt. You guys are number 2 in the wild card.
They're in the wild card, which I believe they will be a wild card.
Oh my God! How do y'all feel about tying with Detroit?
Bro, the Lions.
It's like kissing your sister, brother.
That's pretty. You say that's a good answer. Hey, Sleepy, I'm gonna holler at you, man. Let me hear it one time.
Let's go, Giants.
Appreciate you.
Well, I'm a Packers fan, so.
Oh well, shit, you're all right.
Who's he go for?
He said he's a Packers fan. Although, let me ask you this: do you believe Aaron Rodgers lied?
He was sneaky with that.
Hold on, that's what I'm asking. He's doing this. No, he lied. Come on, man. He lied. If I ask you, did I sleep with that girl? And I'm like, I use protection. I mean, that's not answering the question, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you vaccinated? I'm immunized. No, you're not. No, you're not.
He was sneaky with the way that he said it because the reporter just said, "Are you vaccinated?" Didn't say, "Are you vaccinated against COVID?" So Rodgers was saying,
hey, that's good. Yeah, good times. Good times. I'll see y'all later.
It was very sneaky because the reporter didn't say, "Have you been vaccinated against COVID?" So Rodgers just said, "Yes, he's been immunized, probably against things when he was a kid, like everyone else has." But he didn't take to context what the actual question was. But he lied. Yeah,
he knew what he was doing.
He did.
I want to
And then
bring on.
Antonio Brown as well. Antonio Brown faked he's out on Monday night.
Say what?
Antonio Brown's out for Monday night because he faked his
A
vaccine
little
card.
fake card. I think that's even worse.
Which, yeah, is worse. Considering Bruce Arians was telling his players to get because he had cancer twice and then he just faked it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to bring up this guy right here. He's a Philly fan. Broad Sports.
What's going on, guys? I apologize for the lighting because I'm in my car right now. Let's see if I'm on these lights a little better. But Sneaky, is this the Thunder from Down Under? Is that the guy?
That's the guy. How was that? Was that good? Was that accent good?
That was actually, yeah, not too bad.
Okay, all right. I've been practicing.
Cheers.
You know.
Cheers, mate.
So, Elliot, Elliot is the gentleman that said, "Do not say, put another shrimp on the bar. Do not say that."
No.
So, since our first conversation, I've never said that.
No, I don't say
that. Quick question: Saints or Cowboys? I'm going Saints. Why do I pick Cowboys?
Well, that's next week.
Huh?
That's next week.
Yeah, I'm still picking Saints though.
We play the Saints this week.
Yeah, because they play Kansas City right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting game with us against the Saints because I still think Simeon's gonna be the quarterback. I don't think Taysom Hill's playing. Michael Thomas hasn't played the entire season. Alvin Kamara is not playing against us because of his knee injury. But I mean, it's going to be very interesting because the Saints defense is still a very good defense, but we just beat one of the top 10 defenses in the league, the Denver Broncos, last week. So hopefully this Sunday we can do. So hopefully this Sunday
I am actually surprised.
Which I'm going to make a joke here because I forgot to mention this last night. You're welcome because we picked up all your slack and we made sure that the ponies didn't sweep us as a division. So you're welcome for that.
Well, if it still mattered, they still won the division, hands down.
Oh, so no doubt, but we don't want to get swept. We don't want to get swept by the Denver Ponies.
Yeah, they.
You're welcome.
And I think Philly said this was the first time since like 1989 or some weird long number that you guys finally won a game in New York or in Colorado to be exact.
Wow.
So Elliot, do you follow the Eagles at all?
I got NFL Game Pass, so every week I'll watch the Giants full game, and then every other game I'll do the game in 40. So it takes me the whole week to watch every game pretty much. So I've watched a lot of Philly, yeah.
So what's your impression of the Philadelphia Eagles as of right now? Do you see any potential in Hurts?
He's still so raw and fresh. Like, you got to remember he played 4 games at the back end of last year.
Right.
And he's only played 10 games this year. He's played not even a full season of football at the professional level. It is way too early to judge or make criticism of players for me, I usually will start judging a quarterback after his second, because you've had a full season, you can kind of get a fair assessment of where they're at. Also, you got to look at their surroundings as well. So, for me, Philly don't run the ball enough. Some of the games that I watch in detail, they don't run the ball at all. Like that one against.
It's also funny. It was funny because Miles Sanders went on IR 3 weeks ago, and I think he's coming off this week for the Saints. As soon as Miles Sanders went on IR, we decided to start running
the ball. Yes, no, 100%. I thought that was completely weird.
Like that's completely ironic that we decided to start running the ball without our top running back.
Right.
I feel like the way that I reckon Philly could kind of benefit in terms of be a bit more explosive is not copy Baltimore, but have a similar type of offense. Run heavy, get Jalen Hurts to use his legs because he's a phenomenal athlete. and then you can go off play action from there, have your deep shots down the field.
A lot of things
Philly,
that we like.
for me is a sneaky, decent rebuilding, if you want to call it that, team.
Yeah, with
Nick
us, we've run a lot of RPOs, run pass options.
Yeah.
And how those have turned out.
For me, it's more so the head coach. I think that's a question mark.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
What I'm trying to understand from the GM and the owner perspective of the Eagles is, are they doing like this, this bridge coach for a season? Because if what's the name of your coach?
Nick Sirianni.
Nick Sirianni. If he doesn't have a winning season, I think that'll give them the excuse to let him go. And then they're going to pick who they really wanted in the first place. But I just don't understand, why they picked this guy this year. Like, what were they waiting on? Like, who are they waiting on? That's what I'm kind of wondering.
All right, with Sneaky, I agree, but I also disagree. I think the main thing for me, it's not Sirianni. It is Jonathan Gannon, our defensive coordinator. His schemes are terrible.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going in a totally different way. I thought you were going to take it as they're prepping him to be the next head coach.
No, like the one guy that Nick has honestly been doing fine. He has progressed, as you can tell, throughout his time in Philadelphia, where he actually wants to start running the ball and do a more well-balanced offense compared to just heavy play action and RPO style offense. But it's mainly Jonathan Gannon. Our schemes are absolute dog shit. But then it's crazy how we keep some of the star receivers out of the end zone. Like with the Falcons, we kept God damn it, we kept Calvin Ridley out the end zone.
Kyle Pitts too.
Kyle Pitts out the end zone. Last week, we kept Jerry Jeudy out of the end zone. Panthers game, we kept DJ Moore out of the end zone. So it's just like, and if I'm not mistaken, we also kept Amari Cooper out of the end zone too when we played the Cowboys.
The thing with Philly that I want to watch though too, Howie Roseman. Questionable over the last couple of years. Because especially you could have had DK, you could have had Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
The difference, instead of having those two, you've got Arcega Whiteside and Jalen Reagor. Phillies, and then you've got Devontae Smith now too. Could you imagine if you had all three of those guys? Plus you get Miles Sanders in the backfield. Plus Dallas Goedert at the tight end.
Yeah.
Philly would have one of the most explosive offenses in the league. And
well,
then
we're going to have a top 10 pick again this year because of Miami.
Well, you're going to have potentially 3 first-rounders too. Because you're going to have Colts pick from Carson Wentz, which will probably be middle of the pack. And your own pick will probably be, middle of the pack or early 20s.
And then we'll have the Dolphins pick, which is top 10
this year, right?
They'll have 3 first.
Yeah, 3. Broad, I'm going to have to move on. I'm glad you came on tonight.
Of course.
It was fun to catch you live on TikTok today with you were live. Was it today or was it? Yeah, it was today, wasn't it?
No, I wasn't live today.
Wait, yeah, you weren't live, but you jumped on someone's live today on TikTok.
I hopped on Lacey's live.
Yes. That's the one I jumped on. I just said, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no! No, that was Nick's. The Ryan show.
Yes. All I know is I saw you and I jumped on and I just said,
it was Mac the Ryan show.
Yeah, and then he said hi, and then of course you said hi back. You normally say hi.
Yeah, but you still haven't been on my show, Sneaky.
I still got to be on your show. Yeah. Well, Wednesdays is tough, man.
Well, I mean, we could probably. Well, I mean, no, I probably won't. I haven't had a show in a while because of how busy I am, and I definitely won't have a show. And I definitely won't have a show next Wednesday because of my surgery.
That's right. That's right. But man, I hate to say this. We gotta move on. There's other people I gotta bring on.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Rod. This is Elliot. Elliot, this is Broad. I'm glad you came on and glad you got to chop it up with him for a little bit. And on that note, let me hear one time, man.
Let's go Giants.
Ow! Appreciate you.
I love how you got people from Philly and Dallas still willing to do it. Because if I had a Cowboys fan and I was talking to them and they were saying that, I would not be saying it.
You know,
so respect to them.
The funny thing is, they're not saying it for support of the Giants.
They're saying it for the support.
It's like they're saying it for support of the show. You know, what's up, fam? How you doing?
Hey, listen, boss man.
Yeah, what's up?
One thing.
Okay.
Why is Saquon not doing it for me, bro?
Well, he's been hurt.
He's been injured.
Yeah.
I'm from Connecticut, bro.
Okay.
We need better. Though. You feel me?
You know, I feel you on that. And I think how we're going to do better is we're going to improve that offensive line, which we've been doing. We've been building it with Andrew Thomas and then with some of the free agencies coming in. Now it's just a matter of keeping Saquon healthy. Now, his injury during the Dallas game, that was a fluke injury. I was like, I mean, that was so bad. So bad. I do got a buddy that's from Australia that might be able to articulate. What you got? You want to add to that?
It was a fluke injury. Like, it accidentally got hit in the foot and it just blew up like a balloon. Like, it was not something that you could see coming.
I said that it was a fluke injury. And, you know.
That could have happened to anyone. That could have happened to Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah. It's like he twisted his ankle walking over somebody, another player's foot, and it blew up into a grapefruit juice. I don't even get. Now I'm doing a show. I'll do. He okay. Never mind. He left. They do a match thing, and I'm like, I could do a match, but I think what I'll do is, if it comes on again, I'll turn off the lives. But you know, so he brings up a good point. Saquon. What do we do with Saquon? Now, let me tell you what I'd like to do. All right. I don't want to trade him.
No, I'd like to give him an offensive
line. He picked up his 5th-year option. I want to treat Saquon like I treat my Hondas. I want to ride him until the wheels fall off. But at the same time, I want to do good by him. I want to put him in a good situation to where, you know, everybody compares him to Barry Sanders. You know, Barry Sanders 2.0. I want him to have that one thing that Barry Sanders did not have or did a chance to get, and that's a Super Bowl ring. Yeah, I mean, I don't want him to leave the NFL after 9 years
without a chance.
At least, if I'm not mistaken, at least Barry Sanders got to play in the conference championship game. If I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember.
Oh, wait, no. Hold on. No, I'm lying. Hold on.
He'd been in the playoffs. He'd been to, I think, 3 playoff games, but I don't know about it.
No, he played in the divisional round.
Yeah.
They lost to Dallas because I think that was in 91 when Washington eventually won the Super Bowl. I think that's the year I'm thinking of. But
the thing with Saquon, you look at running backs these days, and you look at the contracts that they're getting. You look at Christian McCaffrey, what he got. You look at Zeke. You look at Alvin Kamara. You look at Derrick Henry and what they've all gotten. Looking at it right now, you can't give Saquon that contract because he just hasn't been on the field. And people throw like, he's injury prone, he's this, he's that. Number one, if any other player was slammed onto their knee like he was against Chicago last year, I'm pretty sure their ACL would have been torn too. If any other player had that fluke where his ankle just got hit in a fluke accident, their ankle would have blown up too. Sometimes you just need a little bit of luck with your injuries, and you can see, you know, how productive you can actually be. We picked up his 5th-year option. So we don't need to rush into extending him. We can wait until the end of next year.
Like I said, we did pick up his 5th-year option.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And now we can see what potential he has. But then again, I mean, we got to put everything into play because the way our offensive line is playing, although it's playing a lot better, then we could kind of critique and see where Saquon fits in this whole, scheme of things, if you will.
Absolutely. But I want to see it play better with Saquon on the field because last year they played better and we had Wayne Goldman and Alfred Morris running the rock. Now this year they started off not very well and he was in the backfield. Now when he's been injured, they've been playing all right. We just need the two gems to come together. And I'd like to see what happens because I think it'd be a position.
Hey, caller, who am I speaking with?
You are speaking to the great one, Tank.
What's up, Tank? How you doing, man?
Oh, Tank.
I'm doing great. I just called to give my Giant fans a couple hard time. You know what I'm saying? If y'all both real Giants fans and love your team, get rid of Saquon. Get rid of him. He's a waste of money.
I can't agree with that yet. I mean, I know a lot of Giants fans will agree with you. I know a lot of Giants fans will say, let's get rid of him while he has some value. But I'm not there yet.
We spent the number 2 pick on him. I just want to ride him until it's not going to work out.
We squeezed him like a lemon and got all we could and we threw him over Arizona. Look what happened.
I don't know. Did he even get 1,000 yards when he was in Arizona? He's talking about Emmitt Smith when he left. When he left Dallas. Well, I think right at the moment right now, we picked up his 5th-year option, and to be fair, this is one of Gettleman's picks.
His
I
first
don't see him.
Pick of the Giants.
I think so. There's a sentimental value when it comes to Saquon and Gettleman. If Gettleman gets rid of Barkley, in the manner of either trading him or releasing him, it's not going to look good on Gettleman. I mean, even when people are talking about that whole minute when Beckham was in limbo. Are we going to get Beckham back? No, there's no way we're going to get Beckham back. That'll make Gettleman look even worse. And if I'm not misspoken, one of Jim Mara's grandkids have still yet to speak to him because of that trade. If I'm not misspeaking. What the hell's misspeaking? I don't know.
But come on, guys. I feel kind of offended on that comment y'all made earlier about Saquon.
About what?
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Right.
I'm a Cowboys.
Right.
And I love Barry Sanders. Don't ever compare Saquon to Barry Sanders now.
Hey, we weren't the ones that did it. All the analysts did it.
Who did it?
All the NFL analysts compared Saquon to Barry Sanders.
I mean, it wasn't us.
Go to the Mel Kifers, the Todd McShays.
I mean, everybody had been calling him Barry Sanders 2.0.
Look at the draft profile. It's right there.
There's only one Barry Sanders, and there's only one America's team.
Yeah. Well, I'll agree with you the first one. The second one is debatable.
Well, Sneaky, as you said to me, last time you checked, the colors on the flag were red, white, and blue. Who has those colors?
Thank you. Hey, appreciate you, man. Yeah, let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go, Giants.
I appreciate you. Yeah, that's this is yes, it is. It is a podcast. Go to SneakyG Man on YouTube, click subscribe, and then you'll see the link.
To go back to the point, but Saquon has 7 games this year, and he's got all of next year on that 5th-year option. After next year, that's when we can decide whether we want to keep him or not. But I'm not getting rid of him now for nothing. I want to ride him, see how it goes. There's no point in trading him now. And if you traded him next year, you're not going to get much because people are going to have to then sign him onto a big deal anyway. So you're going to have to keep him. Right.
And the funny thing is, even if we do sign him, I don't trust Gettleman that he's going to keep him.
No. Well,
Because
who's to say Gettleman's going to be the GM by then anyway?
well, yeah, you're right. That too, yeah. Did you happen to see the TikTok where I spoke to Gettleman?
Yes.
You know, look, I got ridiculed for that. And I'm going to explain to you. Well, let me ask you this: what would you say to Gettleman if you had, and I had maybe less than, I don't even know how long, however long that post was.
Yeah.
That's how long I had with him. So let's just say a minute, 1 minute. And before you get into it, I want you to, I'm going to give you a chance to think about it. But let me tell you, Gettleman knows the situation he's in right now. Gettleman is fully aware of his position, his risk, his chances of being back next year, and he knows he has to be aware of what people think about him, what our record is, since he's been there. So I chose the high road, and by the high road, I mean I did not want to beat a man while he was down.
No, 100%.
So I wanted to give him some props. I thought he did an outstanding job in the last two drafts. In getting Thomas, then McKinney, and then getting Tony and Aziz. I mean, I think it was just a masterful. And not only that, we got another
first round pick for the
Thank
upcoming
you.
season.
Yes, we got another first round pick because last year we had no equity whatsoever. And he created something out of nothing.
100%.
So if you had a minute to talk to the man himself, see, I'm getting it right now. Gettleman has to be fired. Nobody is Steve, I see you, man. Don't worry. What you got?
So
Just for the record, we didn't lose to Detroit. It's a tie, but it's a loss.
I'll tell you what. Let me hear it one time, and I'll bring you on.
All right, let's go Giants.
Yeah. He said, just for the record, we did not lose to Detroit. Yeah. So what would you say to Gettleman?
first, before I
If
say
you
what
had
I
a
would
minute,
say,
if you only had a minute.
before I would say what I would say to him, I just want to quickly say, 2018 when he first came in, write that year off because we should have started rebuilding then, but we tried again with Eli, which was the wrong decision. But I don't believe that was Gettleman's choice. That was a matter of ownership saying we're keeping Eli because ownership obviously have a good relationship with him. I mean, he won them 2 Lombardis. 2018, I don't feel like was Gettleman's actual control. I feel like there was a lot of ownership saying we're keeping Eli, don't draft a replacement, go try and win again with Eli. Then as the season unfolded in that 2018 season, we saw, okay, that was not the right move to do. 2019 is what I would count as the first year of the rebuild. We go 4-12, DJ's taken over. I mean, look at Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence. Whenever you have a rookie QB, look at Chicago with Justin Fields. Mac Jones is the exception because he went to New England. New England's just different. You look at other rookie QBs. Look at Mac Jones has won 7 games. All the other rookies combined have won 5. A lot of rookie QB first year struggled. So 2019, DJ's first year, we struggled, understandably so. Last year, yes, we came out slow out of the gates, and this is what I would count as year 2 of the rebuild. We slow out of the gates, but we finished strong. Again, slow out of the gates this year, but it looks like we're having a similar finish to last year. 3rd year of the rebuild, right. I would give Gettleman 1 more year, and now if I had actually got to be able to say anything to him, all I would be able to say, keep drafting the way you're drafting, keep seeing talent the way you are, but please try and fix the O-line more. That's it. Because we've got weapons. Our defense is good. Our line is what's holding us back. And how long have we been saying as Giants fans that our O-line is holding us back? It feels like I've been saying it for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
We haven't had a good offensive line probably since 2010 when Sean O'Hara and Chris Snee and David Dill were all them boys were on the line.
No, that 2012 team was pretty tight. And you're right. I was thinking about. You're right. You're exactly right. Because in 2017, which was Reese's last year as GM, he picked Evan Ingram, and then in 2018 he had to get. We needed a running back.
We did.
We had Jennings, Darka.
We had what was his name in 2012 when he had a freak injury? David Wilson was really good, but he just was unlucky injured. He was really good, but unfortunately, he was a first round pick too.
Yeah.
He would have been our running back for probably 6 to 8 years. But
let me go ahead. I'm gonna have to start bringing in people because I don't want to keep them waiting. I do appreciate the patience. Steeler Steve, what's up?
Wait, wrong side. Here you go. Look, like I said, we didn't lose. It was a tie. A tie is not a loss. It's not against the worst team in the conference. But how's it going, Sneaky?
Oh, it's going good. Now, I got to address two things that's on TikTok. Why do you always talk about the Cowboys? You must like the Cowboys. No, I don't. I hate them. I hate them with every being of my life. I'm gonna tell you why I keep talking about it. Because for some reason, and I'll make it quick, guys, because I know we want to get into this. For some reason, y'all think that they're America's team. They don't even have the American color flag. I'm sorry. See, I'm getting so excited right now. They don't even have the colors to the flag. How can they be America's team? I know who do have the colors to the flag. It's behind it. So I'm just saying. And then just because y'all win the coin flip in a preseason game does not mean y'all gonna win the Super Bowl. So I'm just gonna throw that out there too. Anyway, Steve, you were saying.
So I just want to put this out here. I found it extremely humorous. Apparently, Lamar Jackson has blocked We Hoopin' on Instagram.
Shut up! Are you?
Because We Hoopin' said he deleted his Instagram, but when I go to look at it, I can see it just fine.
I need proof. I need proof that Lamar Jackson blocked We Hoopin'. Although I'm done with the kid. I ain't gonna lie. I'm done.
Lamar Jackson deleted his Instagram. That can only mean one thing. Playoff mode activated. Lamar
Jackson.
When he looks at it, it says user not found. But when anybody else looks it up, you can find his profile wide open.
Lamar.
Even they're annoyed with the dude.
But you know what? You got to give.
Yep, see, told you. Because We Hoopin' himself posted the screenshot of where he couldn't find it, where he couldn't pull up his account.
Yeah.
Even his own, even their own fanboy was him. Anyway, yeah. So apparently we paid money to go up to Pittsburgh and sit there for 5 hours just to tie with the worst team in the whole entire NFL. First game, yes. The first game I've ever been to. And this is what we do. Pro. And it's tied. 16-16.
As a Steelers fan, how do you feel about your chances this year? And the whole shape of the team?
I think we can win the division. I don't think we'll go to the Super Bowl. There's too much competition in the AFC, with Kansas City, Buffalo.
Hold on 1 second.
No, I agree with you.
We're rebuilding. This team's too unstable to go anywhere farther than maybe the wild card round, just like last year. The one team I know is not going to go, and I have the hatred for this team the same way Sneaky has hatred for the Dallas Cowboys, is the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, it ain't going anywhere. Hey, Steve, I think that's good. We'll end on that. Because I only got a few minutes with with the giant Aussie. Let me hear it
What
one
do you
time.
think of the overtime?
You already know. It's good to be back on the podcast. Steelers on top. Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. Hold on a second. Where is? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I've been saying this guy's wanted to join. I've heard him. I've seen the messages pop up. His microphone's muted. His camera's off.
John, you're on.
Invite Slay.
Eagles on top.
Yeah, nice. Good on you.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. And the only reason I say that is because it could have been a whole lot worse. It could have been a whole. I mean, he could have talked about your mom. He could have been like, "I'm the true thunder from down under." I mean, it could have been so bad.
I saw there was another bloke watching on Tuesday night who's from Sydney too. I'd say
It was Wednesday.
Yeah. So shout
Alvin
out to him.
Kamara is ruled out tomorrow.
He is.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mean Sunday, right?
Yep. Sunday, I meant, yeah.
Yeah.
The Eagles are gonna win.
What's your name? Slayson?
Yeah. No, Slay season.
Slice season. Okay. All right.
I'm an
What's up,
Eagles fan.
man?
Yep.
Well, welcome. You're on with SneakyG, and also
My
the
microphone
Aussie
or my
variant.
camera is broken.
Say what?
My camera is broken, so
Hey, no worries.
my whole
Who's your
camera,
team?
or my whole Eagles.
Okay, all right.
And Slay is my favorite player, obviously.
What do you think of Jalen Hurts?
I don't know yet. Haven't seen enough.
I say good answer.
That's a damn good answer.
The Eagles are figuring it out with the running game, though.
Oh yeah, that's right, Tank. Cooper is also out. COVID.
Yeah,
Amari Cooper?
Yeah, Amari Cooper. Yeah. I swear, this whole COVID thing is just it's messing things up.
It killed the Sixers in the NBA.
So I see on TikTok, it said, "Can I use your shirt? I ran out of toilet paper. You're just in luck." I got some right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
You got to send me some of that.
I do owe you a roll, don't I?
You got to send me some of that.
It's 2-ply, and yes, it tickles.
Who do the
Makes
Giants play
you
this
like a
weekend?
man.
That's one thing the Eagles and the Giants have in common. We both hate the Cowboys.
Oh yeah,
That's what unites us.
by far.
Who do the Giants play this weekend?
Tampa Bay Monday night
Oh, Tampa Bay's.
in Tampa.
They just lost to Washington, so I wouldn't count you out.
However, though, Tom Brady I don't think he's ever lost 3 games straight in his career.
Can happen.
It can happen. There's always a first for everything.
The Giants almost beat them last year.
We did on Monday Night Football.
No, they didn't, but they almost did.
No, we almost did. Yeah, we almost did. Yeah.
That's dumb. You can say you own the Giants. That's great. That's fine. But let me ask you this: how many playoff wins does the Dallas Cowboy have since 2000? How many playoff?
Probably like 2.
Actually, it's
like 2.
3. Actually, it's 3.
3.
Yeah.
I only remember them
the
winning
Giants
once.
have? I'll just go with more for 100, Alex. So, I mean, you can own us all you want, but when it counts, that's what
Yeah, I don't care about the past. I'm focused on now.
Oh, and you know what? And the funny thing is, we own the Dallas Cowboys when it comes to postseason because we're undefeated against them in postseason play.
I miss being in the postseason. It was fun while it lasted.
The funny thing is, and I mean this, it's kind of weird. It's like I want us to be in the playoffs, but that is some stressful football.
I know.
I
remember the Eagles versus Seahawks.
Is
Wentz went down. I hated it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when Romo dropped the ball in Seattle.
No. Oh, I still remember that game when Carson Wentz got hurt in the Seattle game, and we had Josh McCown or whatever his name is.
Yeah, that's
Bad.
crazy. Slayson, you've been on the show once before, right?
Yeah, a while, like a year ago, I think.
Okay. Oh, I remember you.
Last season.
The name does sound familiar. So
Ryan was my roomie.
Okay. Are you going to be at the Giants game next week?
No, maybe.
I'm going to be there.
Isn't it Philly?
New York.
After Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'll be there.
Will.
Robert, what's up?
My friend's going to the game Sunday.
Are you going this week?
No, I'm not. Tickets are way too expensive this week.
Okay.
Because it's New Orleans.
But hey, man, I appreciate you coming on. I hope to see you
appreciate you
soon. And let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants.
You forgot the owl. I do have a football team, and then I do have a Cowboys fan. I'm going to bring in the WTF first. Whoa, where you at?
Yeah, my dad went
That's a nice spot.
His new job got him a lot of stuff. So
okay, hey, it don't matter. Hey, it looks sick. WTF? This is the Aussie Giant.
Hello.
Giant. This is WTF.
What's up?
My coworker that Eli is a Hall of Famer, and I'm a Washington. Hold on a sec. At Sneaky, I argued with my coworker that Eli is a Hall of Famer, and you're a Washington fan. Yeah, he is a Hall of Famer.
First ballot.
Yeah, big time. But you know what? He's not going to be a first ballot. I'm going to tell you, Elliot, why he's not going to be a first ballot. See, I'm so emotional. I'm knocking over shit in my own room. But he is not going to be a first ballot because all the hate that he has gotten for no reason at all.
No, I'll be real. If we're talking about first ballot Hall of Famers, Heineke. Once he retires,
So cocaine is a hell of a drug. I mean, you really got to lay off the crack. I've been talking to him a long time about his drug use, and he really needs to seek help.
Of course you're gonna say something.
Of course, you're definitely gonna say it.
Yeah, Heineke's a first
green over there. That's what you must be smoking on to say Heineke's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh my God.
But who you guys play this week?
Tampa Bay, Monday Night Football.
Tampa. Who y'all got?
Panthers.
Yeah, it's the return. It's Cam Newton versus Ron Rivera.
Yeah.
I actually give Washington a good chance in that game.
I think we'll win.
What did we see last week with Dallas and Atlanta? We saw Dan Quinn be able to confuse Matt Ryan because he knew the way that Matt Ryan plays. So a defensive-minded coach can always out-trick his old QB because he knows the way that he plays. I reckon Ron Rivera will have something up his sleeve. And which Cam's fairy tale welcome back last week was awesome. I watched it. It was so good. The energy he had was amazing. I feel like he's going to come back down to earth a little bit this week, and I'd actually give Washington. It'll be close, but I'd probably give them the heads up on winning that one.
Well, I think we'll end that real quick right there, which I actually made no sense what I just said. But WTF, let me hear it one time.
Let's go Tata. Come on.
Yeah.
That was good enough.
You got to say it again.
Let's go Tata.
This motherfucker.
What's up, bro?
Young K, what's up, man?
Nothing much.
How you doing? Young K, this is the Aussie Giant. Young K, Cowboy fan.
What up, bro?
TikTok creator. My guy, my home dog.
For sure.
So what's up, Young K? What you got?
Shoot, nothing much, man. I'm not going to come on here and talk that mess, though, for sure. But to be honest, if I really wanted to talk smack right now, I would tell the Atlanta Falcons never fly in Dallas again. Like, honestly.
Now, I got to say this, right? And I don't disvalue any win whatsoever. But the fact that Dallas is in the position they're in right now, this is one of their should-be games, right?
Yeah,
They
for
should
sure.
beat the Atlanta Falcons, right? They should beat the Denver Broncos, right? So, and I'm going to be real. I'm going to tell you right now. Excuse me. Last week, so I went to work Monday. I went to work Tuesday, Wednesday, was off on Thursday, Veterans Day, and went to work Friday. I did not see not one Cowboys fan come walking in my hallway at all one time. Not one time. Today, it was like skip the loo. They was like, oh, I'm muted. God dang it. Oh, I thought I was muted.
No.
No, you said
Oh, okay. It was like skip the loo. It's like they couldn't wait to come to me and tell me that they blew the Falcons out. I'm not surprised. They're supposed to beat them.
Right.
Go big.
Like, I didn't expect us to beat them that bad. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, I did not expect. I mean, I'm okay. I said it on the show. I said it on the show with Jamie and them, East Coast Division. I said once I saw the score was 7-0 Dallas, the game was already over. Right. No need for me to watch. Elliot, am I wrong?
You just knew it was going to happen.
Now, the Denver game. Were you shocked about the Denver game, though?
Yeah, for sure.
Elliot, were you?
Very surprised. I was anticipating like close game because Denver's defense is quite good, but I was not seeing Dallas get absolutely walloped.
Yeah, we were out-coached that game, and we had no answers to get the offense going early. So,
but Javonte Williams is just running down the throat of your defense too.
Right. We had no answers for him either.
No, the run game.
He was killing Trayvon.
So I got.
What are your thoughts on Trayvon Diggs?
You said what?
What are your thoughts on Trayvon Diggs?
He's a ball playmaker, but he's not a lockdown cornerback. He's a playmaker. He's a playmaker on the football.
There are too many people out there that think he's in running for defensive player of the year, which is just ludicrous. The best comparison I saw, he is the Jameis Winston of defensive backs. He'll make one big play, and he'll go missing on the next.
Right.
The best example was against New England. The pick six.
Yeah.
Next
He had pick six.
Busted coverage against Kendrick Bourne.
And then the next play, he got burnt.
Yeah. So he's a great ball hawk. If he can just develop, because a lot of the stuff underneath is where he tends to be able to make big plays.
Right.
Those double moves is where he gets lost in coverage. He cannot defend double moves.
Right. If he actually become better at the coverage, I don't think there's a way you could. I just think that Trayvon he would probably be top 3 if he knew how to play cover. If he knew how to cover, he would be top 3.
I agree, and this is where JC Jackson needs to get a bit more, shout outs, because everyone's talking about. I see this on Instagram posts. Trayvon Diggs 8 interceptions in 9 games. Hang on,
right?
Then look at his yards allowed. Go look at JC Jackson. He's had I think 6 or 7 picks in 10 games. But he's also been a lockdown corner too. He deserves more of a praise than what Trayvon does. But look, Trayvon's in his 2nd year. He's still young. So I wouldn't, say he's never going to be a shutdown corner. He's still a young pup out there.
Right.
He still can be one of the best corners in the league. But calling him that now, I don't understand why some people do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people like to go by interceptions. I don't like that.
Yeah, no, it's all about coverage.
Enough. That's not enough to compare
Right.
what a opponent does. And now, so someone's asking on TikTok, do the Cowboys are going to beat? Well, I'm assuming saying, do you think the Cowboys are going to beat the Chiefs? Young K.
If we outsmart them, if we actually get Micah Parsons to pressure Mahomes enough, if we get Mahomes out of the pocket, get some pressures on him, then yeah, possibly. If we actually get Mahomes to run around, do what he do, like, we just cannot let him do what he do. And Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, they're playing, but at the same time, they're really not 100%. So I think we should focus on one person on that wide receiver end. It's like cover Tyreek Hill, because he's a speedster, man.
Mm.
And I don't think one of our cornerbacks can keep up with him. And our fastest quarterback is Kelvin Joseph, in my opinion, and he's not going to be playing. So if we actually stop Patrick Mahomes and move the ball offensively, and they're 31st ranked defensively, the Chiefs are 31st. They're like bottom 2 defense.
Just keep throwing towards Daniel Sorensen.
So if Amari Cooper was playing, then I would say for sure, yeah. But I don't know right now.
Arrowhead's a tough place to go play, but though.
Mm-hmm. Now, I think you're right. I think if Parsons can play, I'll be honest, like a veteran on the field, but it's not so much for me. Parsons, Gregory is playing insane defense.
He's playing very good.
Yeah, he's not playing either.
He's not playing?
No. That's why I said Parsons.
Oh, that's right, because he's hurt.
Right.
Gregory's hurt. That's right, because he got hurt not the last game, but the game before last.
Right. Chauncey Golston is playing. Chauncey Golston is decent, but I just need to see more from him.
I forgot that Gregory. See, I was going to say Gregory was going to be one of the key components to this victory because he's been playing.
What's DeMarcus Lawrence doing these days?
DeMarcus Lawrence, he did all right against the Bucks, but he's been out since week 1, so he's going to be back in December.
So with Holmes, he's kind of like it's kind of like you want to defend him like Brady. If you get Mahomes to not only run east to west, he's dangerous. But if you get him to step up in the pocket, it's over.
Right.
So it's just basically you got to keep the defensive front has to keep Mahomes in front of him.
Right.
I think
you can't blitz him though too. If you blitz Mahomes, he will eat you up alive. You've got to be able to rush with 4 and drop everyone back. That's how he makes these dangerous throws and gets picked off. That's why he had that stretch of probably 4 or 5 games in earlier on this year against Las Vegas. He looked
right. That's also why I actually want to put Micah Parsons in the edge.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, if Elliot, I don't remember if you recall when we played against them, we rarely blitzed.
No, we didn't. We didn't. We said we got everyone back, and we said, and we let Kansas City just pick up, underneath everything. Yeah. But then we, held them inside the red zone, which is what you got to do. You can't blitz them and let them have those big plays downfield. You got to drop everyone back, rush in with 4. Because against the blitz, his release is just too quick, and Tyreek Hill is just too quick. They're going to burn you.
Right. I don't want to blitz.
No.
Young K, I hate to cut this short, but it's always good to see you, brother.
For sure. I was off today, so it was easier for me to get on.
Okay. Good deal.
Yeah, for sure.
I had to come on, and I would like to see Aussie Giant more often, and we'll try and make this a regular thing if possible. Maybe not a weekly thing, but you're right, man. The last 4 months just zoomed on by.
Yeah, it zoomed by way too quick.
But Young K, it's good to see you. Let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you. You heard that pain? It like hurt him a little bit, you know. So thank you so much for coming on and just hanging out with me for the hour.
Thanks for having me.
How did you like this? I mean, just bringing people on and
I
having
like
some
it. Yeah, interacting with other people, getting different opinions and different views from other fans. I like it. It's good.
Oh, and I'm you know what? I forgot to introduce you to McNugget, aka the Muscle. She is as you can tell, a Chiefs fan. Oh, she said, "Hold on one second." Okay.
Yeah.
I hate to cut this short, McNugget, but you got any questions? Anything on your mind? I know we spoke yesterday.
Yeah.
For Elliot, being that he is from Australia, and we spent the last 2 minutes talking about how the Cowboys are going to beat the Chiefs. How do you believe the Chiefs going to beat the Cowboys?
How do I think we are?
How do you feel, think, believe, and trust?
Oh my phone.
How do I? Oh, you got it. So sneaky. What's going on, guys?
But I think we can get Travis Kelce going. Tyreek Hill, he can get his speed up there. Mahomes, he's Mahomes, obviously. Like, what else do I have to say?
That's it. That's it. Now, and there's one reason why I brought you on for the obvious. I need you to show Aussie Giant the standard.
Oh. Okay.
So if I can, let me hear it one time.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. I do this every time, guys. Don't worry. Let's go, Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you. Yeah, she's always backstage. And when someone says it wrong, she's like, and I'm like, you gotta say it again. So
to build off that point though, to get Kansas City to beat the Cowboys, run the ball. Keep Dallas off the field. Don't let Dallas offense is explosive. We all know that. Keep them off the field. Just run the ball. You have a terrible defense who Dallas, I believe, will pick apart. Run the ball. Keep them off the field. Don't give them a chance. It'll be that simple for Kansas City.
And Kansas, they can do it.
They can.
They have the offense to do it.
They do.
And I think that's how Denver beat the Cowboys too. They realized
they just run the ball. Their run defense it's okay, but if you can really ground and pound them and get a good push up front, Dallas just go back. Yeah. And their secondary can't tackle that well.
I hate to bring up old shit, but when I was at the game and I saw Jones was coming out, I just got up and left. I didn't leave the stadium because I paid too much money for them damn tickets.
Yeah, but you had to take
it. I stayed as long as I could. Matter of fact, they're like, sir, this is Wednesday. You gotta go. You gotta. But tell me your final thoughts, and also let everybody know where they can find you.
Will do. Final thoughts. I've got an interesting thought that I was going to say earlier, but didn't get a chance. Xavier McKinney. He has an opportunity the rest of this season because Jabril Peppers is out. Jabril Peppers is a free agent after this season. McKinney has an opportunity to really make his presence felt and kind of lock down one of those safety roles, which could make Jabril not even be a part of the Giants next season. That's how that McKinney has a massive opportunity, and he's taken advantage of it so far. With you just look at the Raiders game, 2 picks, a pick six, but he needs to build off that and continue. For me, he reminds me a little bit of, in terms of big playability, of Landon Collins, but can actually cover. Because Landon Collins could not cover. He was a great run defender, but he couldn't cover. His big playability is similar to Landon's. He just needs to be able to build off what he's done against the Raiders and just do it on a week-to-week basis. Because if he can be a star, he'll be a starting safety, and either Logan Ryan or Jabril may not be on the Giants next year. Another one, Adoree Jackson has been playing well too. Our secondary is starting to form like the NYPD and the New York pass defense. NYPD that we kind of expected coming into the season. So for me, Adoree Jackson, Xavier McKinney, they're the two. Everyone likes to talk about Logan Ryan and James Bradbury, but they're the two that I'm looking at to build off the solid games that they've been playing the last couple of weeks.
I agree. I was wondering at what point is McKinney going to come into his own?
Yeah, no, 100%.
And I thought it was last year's game against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
When he caught the interception to clinch the win. And then the start of this year, I thought our defense has taken a couple steps back. And some of the play I'm not going to say any names, but I'll say the play calling or even the defensive scheme was really hurting. And there was something lacking because on paper, we looked like we were a top 5 defense on paper.
Yeah.
But then once it got, put on the field, it was a different conversation. And now that Jabril is hurt and he's out for the remainder of the year, this might be a blessing in disguise. And I hate to say that because I'm a big Peppers fan.
Oh, same here.
However, in a couple games, we could, I don't know if you want to agree, but there was some plays where he was a liability on the field.
Tight ends in coverage.
He got hurt and he got burned in coverage a lot. But then he'll come back and give us a good sack. When was it Carolina? I think he gave us a real a sack when we needed that play.
It was tripped over, got back up, and still got Donald.
And yes, and that's when we needed it the most. And now the thing is, McKinney can give us both. He can give us the coverage, and he can give us the picks and also the tackles when we need it. So I think you're right. I mean, no, I agree with you that we're on the right track. Our defense is starting to gel, and our offense now is starting to come together, even though it was kind of put together with some duct tape and Gorilla Glue with the makeshift offensive line. I mean, I'm going to tell you something right now. Like him or love him, Daniel Jones is having a better season than he did last year.
I agree.
Minimizing the turnovers.
I agree.
The one game that really hurt him was the Rams game.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But I won't even give that to him because who do you had to throw to? Shepard?
No, he was out.
Tony got hurt in the first.
Tony got hurt on the first drive. And on the first drive, Tony had 3 catches for 36 yards. Imagine if he played the whole game.
Exactly. I mean, granted, let's not forget Slayton was out there. He was doing his thing. But, for the Rams, he really had nobody to throw to. And I saw him, force the ball a couple times, because he was trying to make something happen. And, of course, the fumbles, interceptions didn't help either. But other than that, Jones has improved immensely. And this might be a hot take. I don't know if you'll agree or not. I love the way Evan Ingram is now starting to play.
Yeah, that's been
the touchdown against the Chiefs. I don't know if you saw it on. I did a post on Instagram. I mean, the emotion he had when he scored, because the talk was he only scored during garbage time, but he scored when it mattered. And the touchdown with the Raiders beginning. I mean, that was a huge catch, a huge play
over the head. Like it was like one. It was well played. It was well caught too. It was above his head. It was
it's called he got mossed. That quarterback got
100%.
I truly believe that Evan Ingram still has that 7 reception game, $125 and 2 touchdowns. Why can't it be this? This would be the game we needed. This would be the game that we would need Evan to step up and show us his first-round potential.
100%.
Now, Grant, yes, we got Tony. He's coming back. We'll have Galladay. We're going to have our full arsenal. But I would love to see Evan just shine. You know, he was our leading receiver a couple years ago.
I'd love to see him make it count.
Yes. Thank you. Elliot, a.k.a. the Aussie Giant, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
It's Saturday, right? Right now where you're at?
Yeah, Saturday afternoon out here.
Saturday afternoon.
And if people want to be able to find me on Instagram, just type in NFLAUS. NFLAUS, that's my my user. And then the name of it is the Aussie Giant once you go in there.
And I'm going to tell you guys, anytime you hear me say that I have a friend in Australia that says you don't say shrimp on the Barbie, this is that guy right here. This is the guy that brought that to my attention, and I have not said it since. I was explaining it. That's why anyway. So you've heard people say it. You know it's that time. Let me hear one time, Elliot.
Let's go Giants.
Oh! I appreciate you. Hey, everybody, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, I don't see why not do this again.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't see why not. I will be. So those are our backstage right now. I'm sorry, we're cutting it short right now. I am going live Monday night for the game. I hope to see you there. Why not shock the world, right?
We are.
Why not shock the world?
We shocked the world against Seattle last year. We're going to shock the world against Tampa this year.
And we always do it once a year. Why not?
Exactly.
Why not? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. As always, make someone smile. And let's go Giants. Oh!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG, man! Let's go Giants! Oh!
I forgot that we're still live. That's because